The choice of a business development consultant is a very important one. This is because he/she is the one who will supplement your knowledge so that you make informed decisions. However, you need to remember that despite getting advice from the consultant, you are the one responsible for the implantation of these ideas in order to get the desired results. Below are some criteria to help you get the right consultant for your business. For you to choose the right advisor, you first need to determine your organization needs. This will help you concentrate on those consultants who specialize in that. For instance, if your problem involves managing the company finances, then you will need someone who specializes in financial planning. Once you find the person, it is also prudent that you be open to him and let him know everything that is relevant so that he can advise you accordingly. Another way to finding a reputable advisor is by word of mouth. People who have worked with these consultants before will be very useful in this process, as they know the good ones amongst them and those that you need to completely stay away from. However, you must not blindly follow the recommendations without conducting your own independent research. Of course, you will also need to consider the service fee. This will vary from one advisor to the next. It does not, however, mean that the best must charge high or the reverse. In fact, there are some very consultants in the market who charge very reasonable fees. You must therefore compare charges from at least 3 consultants and choose someone you can afford and will also give you quality and relevant services. You must meet your advisor of choice face to face before contracting him. This is especially important if you meet online or he was referred to you by a third party. The face-to-face meeting is just to confirm that he is a genuine advisor and also see if he is someone you will be comfortable to take advice from. Never make the mistake of hiring a mentor you are not at ease with. His academic credentials must also be looked into. Good grades always mean that the advisor is competent. It is therefore important to request your potential advisor to present to you his academic papers. If you realize that he is not willing to do so, he might be hiding something from you and you should take this as a warning sign. The law always requires such consultants to be licensed. This is to enable the authority monitor their services. It is therefore an offense to hire an licensed advisor. Only give him the contract after confirming that he has a valid license of operation. These are the few guidelines that will help you choose a good business development consultant. Experts also recommend that you should always choose your advisor in advance. This is just to avoid doing things at the last minute.